did you pour this that we're looking at right now?
We've done it in 3 different pours. The reason why we had to do it in 3 pours is because it's got 2 ribbons that have a stamp impression, like a border. The perimeter's bordered with stamp.
Are you going to stamp this along the fence?
Well, actually, this part right here has got a slate stamp to it. And
Got it.
Later, we'll come back and we'll acid stain it and give it some definition, some color.
Okay.
So we have gray concrete here, like a terracotta brown color that will come back and acid stain later.
Okay. Is this process any longer to prepare for the rebar, or how does it compare?
Oh no, it's a lot faster. And most of the time, the rebar it's just extra money for us because we don't actually. All this rebar came off of other jobs, scrap pieces. Instead of throwing away and paying for dump fees, we're actually using all our scrap. We just save our small pieces. We use the small pieces of rebar for setting up. The distance between the wall and the fence is like 22 feet. Well, the reason why we have to use one close up against the building because we don't have we don't have a form on that edge. Over here, we can set it on top of the form. So really, I think we'll only need like 3.
With the other system, you'd have had to do the same thing?
Yes, it's the same thing.
You're using scrap material, but actually the out-of-pocket cost of the stake versus Super Saddle is cheaper.
Right.
And is it more durable? Do you have any idea of that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always fighting those. The other system,
Concrete in it.
there's concrete. My labor doesn't clean them right. With these, you can leave them full of concrete, and they just.
The Super Saddle can be left.
You don't even have to clean them. You can, it's advisable to clean them.
Sure.
The reason why I like to keep them clean is because they're visible. They're bright. You don't have to worry about anybody tripping over them. The other ones you can't see.
Well, we can actually have a good example of that right now. Where's Waldo, so to speak? You can see the Super Saddle on the video real easily, and you really have to look at where the stake is that's laying on the ground. Because the sand is the same color as the stake. So do you lose these on the work project?
I haven't lost any yet.
Have you lost the stakes, the traditional stakes?
Oh, all the time. The saddles, I'm losing them all the time because we're in a hurry. We throw them off to the side, and my labor has to look for them. And I ask him, did you pick up all the screed pins? And he says yes. And I said, well, there'd be like 10 of them, and he'd only come back with 9 or 8 of them. It's just always seem to lose them.
Well, from the bottom line in the business, it's lost money.
Right,
little cash that's left behind on the job.
Little things on the job. It might not seem like much now, but when you do, $1 million worth of concrete a year in jobs, it all adds up. Every bit of it's saving.
Okay, there you go. Pretty simple, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot better system. These are, I think they're 1 3/4 inch wide. The other ones are 2 inches plus the ear. And anytime you're screeding, it's just bulkiness coming around the pin. My guy that's doing it, that's running that side of it, he'll hit the screed pin.
And when you hop it, you always leave that little.
Right. It's just
triangle.
always. With these, it just seems to flow. You only have 1/4 inch to even get around that Super Saddle, and it just flows right easy. I mean, you might bump it, but it's nothing like bumping a screed pin.
Okay. Have you found anything else in the marketplace, anything similar to it?
No, I haven't. I've really, always trying to find different ways to save money, to make fast. It's all about production. Who can do it the fastest? When production's up, then you're saving money.
Okay, any other comments at this point you'd like to share?
When Dallas came to me and asked me if what I thought of this, at first, it was like, it might just be another different thing, and I didn't really know, but man, I'll tell you what, he just says, here, you try these. He didn't charge me anything. He says, you just try these and see if you like them. And I don't even have my other systems anymore. I just keep these, and I'd buy more. I think he made them too tough. I think that they've lasted a long time. I've had them for about 6 months, and I haven't had to buy any more.